Well, Maria, we're doing a little bit of an impromptu video because I wanted to congratulate you on identifying as University of Pennsylvania's NCAA Woman Athlete of the Year. I'm just very impressed with you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm not alone. There's a lot of people who are identifying as the UPenn NCAA Woman of the Year. I mean, I'm not an athlete, but who
No,
cares?
I identify as one.
I don't go to UPenn, but who
No,
cares? I identify as a
exactly.
UPenn student.
Yeah.
I identify. Isn't this
Oh,
ridiculous?
it's just ridiculous. I wore my shirt today just so that people will be reminded what a woman is because
Nice.
Will Thomas isn't. And the fact that the University of Pennsylvania nominated him to be their Woman Athlete of the Year is just confounding to me. It just, I don't even have words to explain. It feels like somebody just kicked my teeth out. And I'm
Well,
not an athlete, as you said.
yeah, I have some words. I have some words. They're not words that I can probably use on a family-friendly platform, but you know, it's bad enough that they allowed him to compete against women. That alone is a slap in the face. But this nominating him as their school's representative for this award, that's adding insult to injury. That's worse. That's telling every single female athlete at UPenn that Will Thomas is a better woman than they are.
Yeah, it's just incredibly insulting. And I just wanted to read this from Forbes. It says Thomas is but one of 577 graduating women student athletes chosen by their colleges and universities. Okay, he's not a woman. But the fact that, I mean, I just, my daughter is an athlete and she trains so much. You know, her schedule is just insane because of training. And if she were to join an event and have a man like Will Thomas come and take her position as one of the finalists and then to be nominated as the Woman Athlete of the Year. I mean, it's I can't even, like, I don't have, you have words. I'm almost speechless at how insulting this is. And how I just saw a post today on Twitter and it said how dead naming and misgendering causes mental distress. And I'm like,
oh no, the mental distress
really?
came first.
Really?
The mental problems came
well,
first.
Not only that, but apparently their mental distress is, you know, privileged over ours. If we have to, you know, subvert our own existence as women and the whole definition as women, to privilege them so they don't have mental distress. And then for UPenn to do this, I'm calling on everybody here, first of all, to identify as the UPenn NCAA Woman of the Year nominee. That's what I want everybody watching this, male, female, dog, cat, bird, identify as it. Let's make a mockery of their nomination.
Well, I want to just interject. They have already made a mockery. They are the ones who have made the mockery. They've made a mockery of women. They've made a mockery of sports. They've made a mockery of themselves. This is ridiculous. They're the ones who made the mockery. Yeah. We're just going along with it.
And we need to stop. We need to just stop. I mean, that's what, I mean, I think that women typically have been conditioned, and this is part of the existence of being a woman, Maria, to go along with this kind of thing and not to make waves, not to make a stink, to be nice. And this is what's happening. I also wanted to mention something else that happened this week. It's just been a bang up week for women. So the teachers union voted on rejecting the words mother and father. So now they're getting rid of not just women, but also men. So our very roles that are very important to us as male and female, as mother, father, as daughter, son, are now being taken away by this ideology. And I keep calling this a religious ideology. And I'm confounded as to how UPenn, how other organizations are capitulating to this. Clearly, this is not a marginalized group, Maria. Marginalized groups don't have the power to bully people into submission like this.
That's a very good point. Marginalized groups don't get their people nominated for national awards when they don't deserve it, when
Right.
they don't deserve it.
Basically, they're giving this award to a cheater.
Yeah, they're calling a man who cheats a woman who wins. That's unconscionable. I keep coming back to that word. I need to
I
come
know
up with
it's,
some new
yeah,
words.
it is. And I think maybe what we need to do is do another call to action. So not just, on Twitter or Facebook, kind of, we've made these frames that people can use. Put your picture in there. Take back this ridiculousness. Let's start identifying as absurd things. Take the language back and show them how ridiculous this is. If men can identify as women, I can identify as whatever I want. I can identify as an athlete. I can identify as a student at Penn State. I can identify as the Woman Athlete of the Year. That's how this works. And the other thing I want to encourage people to do is to contact UPenn and let them know this is not acceptable.
I absolutely agree. Contact the university, contact the president of the university, contact the board members, contact the sports department, contact the NCAA, contact them all and tell them this is completely unacceptable. A woman is an adult human female. That may get us booted off YouTube for saying that, but it is true. It is the facts. It is what reality is, and we need to start demanding that women be respected. Before getting involved with all this, I've said before, I was never an activist type. I was probably what you would have thought of as a nice woman, just go along, get along, don't make waves. I never really believed in misogyny. I never really thought that there was a large portion of men who hate women and don't want us to have anything. I've changed my opinion. This is misogyny. This is absolutely UPenn telling women you don't deserve anything. We're giving everything that belongs to you to men, and they're sticking their middle finger up at all women while they do it.
Yeah, it reminds me of when Bruce Jenner got Woman of the Year. I can't remember what magazine awarded him
Time.
that.
I think it was Time magazine.
Time magazine. And I saw somebody say basically like, Bruce Jenner was awarded Woman of the Year when he identified as a woman for less than a year. What does that say? Like, and again, identified. He's not a woman. And I think that we have for too long been that, sort of nice woman not wanting to make waves. And this is what's happening over and over again. And we're going to lose all our rights and all of our protections if we don't stand up and speak out.